Hi everybody, Night Owl here, and welcome to episode 7 of Survival Minecraft. Now, since we last played, 2 pre-releases have actually come out, but I will not be updating the world to these just because I know pre-release 1 was a little bit unstable with World Gen, and I don't know much about pre-release 2 yet, and I want to avoid any issues that may cause. So let's hop into the world in the most previous snapshot. In between episodes, I've added a few more villagers, just one of each different profession that I have. We've also found some more diamonds right here, and another vein right here. So let's mine all these and see how many we got. 31 more diamonds. We also finished an iron farm. And lastly, we started a beet farm that's almost done, and we started a pig farm that I'm probably just going to grow a tiny bit more. But with today's episode, I don't really want to start it with any kind of farms or anything like that. I actually want to go re-enchant some of this armor that we got, just because it doesn't really hold up the way I want it to anymore. This helmet's really good. I think all it needs now is mending. However, I do just want to completely re-enchant these. So the first piece of armor is definitely going to be the chestplate. Fire prot's really good, but I really don't want it on a chestplate. That's like the last thing I want it on. And we have Unbreaking 3. Hopefully we get something good. Blast prot, that's better than fire prot for a chestplate in my opinion. Still not good, but it is better than the chestplate that we had. So the next piece of armor is of course the leggings. Let's disenchant these. And I still have lapis, so let's put these in. Oh no, this is bad. I really don't want to do a fire prot upgrade on those, so let's do the boots next instead. Just that way we can avoid that. Okay, so on the boots we have prot 3 as well. This is bad. Okay, I guess we're gonna do something else instead. So something else I wanted to do is I wanted to make a silk touch pickaxe because we just have our fortune one. So let's see, hopefully we get silk touch and then that'll reset all the other enchants. Fortune 2, not what I want. Okay, I also want to enchant a new diamond sword just because ours doesn't really have anything to it, so I can hopefully combine them. Bane, oh, these are all terrible. This is so sad. I think then, what's on this bow? Power 3. Wow, these are just terrible enchants. Okay, I'm just gonna put in the boots and do a level 1 enchant. Why did it get so lucky? That's silly. That is silly. Alright, well, of course I don't want that because I want the higher level ones, so let's see if that recycled all of it. Depth Strider 3 is really good. Blast prot 4. I already have blast prot, so I don't really want it as well on the leggings. Ooh, we do have silk touch though, which is exactly what we want for the pickaxe. Knockback 2. I don't really want knockback 2 on our sword. So let's go for silk touch because I do want that pickaxe. Efficiency 4 silk touch. That could be worse. I'm content with that one. On our boots, we now have prot 4, which I do want really bad. Prot 4 on our leggings too is also important. Smite 5. Let's not do smite. Let's do our leggings because they give us more protection than the boots will. Nice, that's a really good piece of armor right there. Now let's see, boots, depth 3, which is also really good, and the sword's looting 2. Let's go with depth 3. Okay, not great. I might redo those ones again. And our sword is smite 4. I really don't want smite 4. So let's put our boots in here. Just that way we can recycle one more time. Oh no! Why does it always want prot 3? Okay. Let's just do it. Because, actually no, I can afford more. So, one level 1. Recycle it again. Unbreaking 3. That is way better. Okay, Unbreaking 3 and Depth 3. That's not bad. And hopefully we get a good one on our sword. knockback, which is the thing I don't want. Let's do it anyways, just because this is the last one I can do. Unless I can do it one more time, so I can recycle it one more. Let's toss it in there. Alright, last one. Looting 2. That's not bad. Looting 2 and breaking 3. That's not exactly what I wanted. Maybe I'll disenchant that one later. But anyways, we got some new armor now. We also got a new Silk Touch pickaxe, which is also a good start. So now that we have our new armor situated and we have a new pickaxe, the next thing I want to do is do some work on the iron farm. So as you know, it drops loot from golems, which is iron and poppies. We don't need the poppies for anything. So I want to make a bone meal farm with a composter and an item sorter. That's why I have these items here, to take all of the poppies and just turn them into bone meal. So I think the first thing to do this is actually to reroute this hopper cart to somewhere over here where I want to make the thing. So I have dug out a little trench for the minecart to go instead of on top of that hopper there. So now it's going to feed this way, and then I'm going to turn it and make it go into a building that I'm going to put here. Probably going to make it look similar to that. It's just to collect the iron and then turn all the poppies into the bone meal. I was mining up some logs just now and I came across this. I know that it's from an Enderman, but I've only ever seen this twice ever in Minecraft, and I've played Minecraft for a long time. Cal, get out of the way. This is so funny, and I want to do something with it, but I'm scared if I Silk Touch it, then it's gonna break or something. I might have to figure out if I can do something cool with this. In the meantime, however, I have gathered a bunch of wood, so let's get started building up the iron collection thing over there. So, as I've been making this beginning of the building, I'm sure some things have become abundantly clear, like this, the villager system where they get caught and transported over there is definitely in the way. Not a very attractive looking thing. And then there's also a hill right here, so I think the next thing I gotta do is kind of take this back a little bit. Alright, I have kind of pushed back this mountain. It doesn't look the most natural, but I also don't mind too much just because it's going to be kind of hiding behind this building here. I think the next thing I need to do is I need to take out this little cobblestone. I don't even know what to call it. It's part of the collection system. I just kind of used it to funnel these guys out. And as you can see, I have too many villagers. So I need to do something about that later in the episode. Okay, so I've now taken out the cobble thing. So it's time to kind of explain what I've going on here for the actual building for the iron farm. So as you can see, I have 3 sections of grass here. Each of these are going to be a wall of chests. So there's going to be one here with 3 chests along it, and then another one repeated here and another one repeated here. I'm going to have these 2 dedicated for collecting the iron, and then this one over here collecting the bone meal. And then over here, I'm going to put all the redstone to stop the cart and to filter out the poppies to send over to there. Okay, so the first thing I did is I connected up this minecart track to some like a hopper system up here, and man, is it ugly. So what it does is it loops all the way up to here, where I have a system to turn off this cart if something's passing through the hopper. And then underneath right here, I have a item filter to filter out any of the poppies. And so the poppies all get sent through this hopper, and then all the iron gets sent through this top hopper. So I'm thinking we will make a cart and try to test this out here. So I'm gonna run it right here and send the cart down. There might be some items there. I think there are. And then we should see the cart make its way all the way up here to here. Yeah. And as you can see, it's collected up a lot of stuff, even some dirt somehow. I don't know how that got there. And all the poppies should go here, and all the iron should end up here, I think. Yeah, it's just filtering out so much iron right now that we won't see the poppies for a second. And here are the poppies moving now. They should end, yeah, they end up right here. So all the iron will end up here, all the poppies will end up here, and then eventually it should send back. Oh, and there it goes. And then it should loop just over and over, like a permanent thing. I'm going to connect up the chests next. So I'm actually gonna turn this off for now, just because I don't want it to, go crazy while it doesn't even have a place to get stored. I've now set up the first chests for the collection systems. I've only wired in one because it takes a lot of hoppers, as you can see, and I don't have that much yet. However, it does mean now that we can actually start the minecart, so we can actually collect any materials now. Hopefully when it comes back here, it'll bring us some more items to drop off. All right, so yep, it brought a lot of stuff. So we should see the iron filter in here. Yep, and eventually we should also see the poppies filter into here, where it composts and then filters into here. Here is the poppies composting. That's interesting that it can't really keep up with the poppies, but eventually we'll see this happen, where a bone meal will come through and will just come through into the chest. And here are all the chests hooked up. As you can see, it's already been doing all right. Granted, a lot of this iron I had beforehand, but it works and I'm really proud of it. I think all that's left to do is to make it not look ugly. So I'll probably build up the walls here and then make like a cool tower on top of the redstone so that way it fits in. And I need to make sure that it's lit. And here's the building finished. I added the walls and made the tower like I was saying. I'm not a huge fan of the way it looks at the moment. I feel like it's very boring. And I feel like these blocks are very busy as well. So like I need something to break it up, but I think that's for another time. So the next thing I want to do is maybe do something about this. I might just make the building big. Yeah, you know what? For now, I'm just gonna make this building extend out to about here, so that way they're less cramped in there and it's a little easier to maneuver. And here is the villager collector, just made a little bit bigger. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling kind of lazy and really don't want to deal with villagers because villagers are the worst. So I figured at least making this room bigger, they're a little easier to deal with because they're not all crammed together. Anyways, I think I want to do one more thing with today's episode, and that is build something over here. So while I've been recording this episode, I've actually reached my 10th subscribers, and I've actually surpassed it. So I figured I'll build another monument thing, kind of like this one except bigger, right here. So I have all the materials handy right here, and I've actually already made this monument in a creative world, so I know exactly how I want to do it. It's just a matter of putting it all together now. So I'm gonna go about here and start building it. I think the general shape of this, I'm kind of going for like a saucer or like a plate almost. I don't know what the right word is, but yeah, it's supposed to look like a thing that's like a plate with a number 10 on top for 10 subscribers. So I'm gonna keep working on that. Alright, here is the little plate type thing. And next I'm gonna make the number 10 out of these iron blocks here. Let's see. I think the way I wanted to do it was like this. Yeah, this is right. So I'm making it really large so you can see it from really far away. And so that way it looks really nice. 2, 3, and then we do this. And there we go. I'm actually also gonna put some torches, just one right there, and that should be good enough. And there we go. There's our 10 subscriber monument. Alright, well, with that being done, I want to thank everyone for watching. If you missed any other parts, there'll be a playlist linked down in the description. Thank you.